Hello, everyone. Welcome, Christy Iwuchukwu's Brilliance TV show. This is a show that we bring to you every Monday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And what do we actually do on this show? This is where we spotlight today's top business leaders, the defining moments and accomplishments of today's top business leaders, entrepreneurs, unique and most successful individuals. And guess what? This is where you come in because this show cannot exist without you. I'd love for you to be a part of this community. Every Monday, I bring experts from different niches to really provide information that will help you grow your business. So I would love for you to join me every Monday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So who am I? My name is Christy Iwuchukwu, aka Lady Christy, CEO and founder of Chosen Path Global, helping women unleash their confidence and rock their brilliance. It's about speak up and speak out and gain confidence. And today, I am so lucky and delighted and so thrilled because of her patience. And we've been trying to hash this thing, the technology out, and she has had so much patience dealing with me to hash things out. But anyway, I am so thrilled to bring my friend, Bonita Owens, and she's coming to us from the Amazing Women Network. She's the CEO and founder of Amazing Women Network. And her job is really to inspire and educate women to have them step into their shine. Today, we're going to be talking about who stole my significance. That's right, who stole my significance. It's about you really playing full out. It's about you embracing everything that God has given you to live your full potential. So please help me welcome, without further delay. If you are watching right now, I want you to grab your pen and your paper and your iPad, whatever you have to write with, because she's about to really bless us with a lot of nuggets. Bonita Owens, are you there? Did I mute? Oh, I mute you. Okay, hold on. Hello, are you there, Bonita?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes. And now I immediately can hear you. So thank you for joining us. Go ahead and thank you so much. So Bonita, I just want to appreciate you for having the patience. I know we scheduled this before. It didn't work out. We're trying to work out the technology, but you still have the patience. And I know it's late where you are now, but you still showed up. So I just want to thank you for doing so.
You're welcome. So glad to be here.
Awesome. So tell us, who is Bonita Owens? Who is she?
Well, I am a wife and of 18 years. I'm an Army spouse. I am a mom of two. I have a 13-year-old and a 10-year-old. And I consider myself to be a change agent. I'm a personal growth coach and inspirational speaker, and I am very passionate about helping women. My mission is to teach, encourage, and empower women to be who they were created to be. And that's my life's mission.
Awesome. So tell us, behind every successful person, there's always a journey that they had to walk through to get them there.
Yes.
Tell us, what was that defining moment for you to get you where you are now, being able to rock your brilliance?
It's so interesting because I believe that there's been little milestones in my life, but I would say the defining moment came when I realized what my natural gift, talent, what I call my sweet spot. Is what I naturally do, what I have a passion for, but I've been doing it all along and did not know it. So I don't know if I've heard all my life about your gifts is something that comes naturally to you, and therefore you overlook it because you think because it's easy for you, it's easy for other people. And I was searching for what is that for me. And I began to think God maybe overlooked me on that. Like, Lord, you just skipped over me on the assembly line when you were creating me. And I could not for the life of me figure out what that thing was. And there was a defining moment where I was in a conference and there was someone at the front speaking, and I was in the dark and the lights on the stage. And I had, for the first time, I asked myself a very important question. And that question changed the trajectory of my life, because for the first time, I realized what I've always done, what I've always loved to do, and I never thought about doing it professionally. And I asked myself, why do I like this so much? And there was someone up there, giving inspiration and motivation and direction. And I thought it was about the business, but it wasn't about the business. It's about what they were doing as a result. And so for the first time, I thought, wow, from a little girl doing the Easter speech, from elementary school, high school, and college, I've always spoken. I've always liked to be in front of in front of an audience, on a stage, doing something. And I got it. It came to me right then and there that speaking and changing people's lives and pouring into people on that platform was what I love to do. And so once I asked myself that question, more and more became opened up to me to where I am now.
Awesome. So, a lot of us, including myself, struggle with who am I? Mm-hmm. Who am I and why am I here? What am I supposed to do? Is it about just clocking in every morning and clocking out? Is that what I'm supposed to do? But oftentimes, that we don't get to really clearly define or find out or discover what we're here to do until later in life, right?
Yes.
But I said that even though it's later in life, that's all the experiences that we have accumulated to share with others.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about your platform. What is your platform all about?
So the Amazing Women Network is really about a network of women who want to be, do, and have more. I've always known that, my profession, I'm an occupational therapist by trade, loved what I did. And at the same time, I always knew there was more for me to do. I made accomplishments in my life, and yet I knew that wasn't it. Like, I had not reached my full potential. So the Amazing Women Network are for women like me who are high achievers, who made some accomplishments in their life, and they know that they're called to play a bigger game, be, do, and have more. And for whatever reason, and I have a list of reasons from my life that I stayed small, that I stayed in the shadows, that I didn't truly rock my brilliance, as you say, Christy. I allowed other people's opinions. I allowed traditions. I had allowed my own insecurities. And maybe some things I've learned along the way that didn't serve me to get in my way. So for women who they're ready, and being a mom, I found myself putting everybody and everything above me. And so for those women who want to find that passion, who they may know what it is, but they've allowed so many other things to shrink them and steal their shine, but they're ready to say, you know what, enough's enough. I know that there's more. God has called me to do more and be more and have more in my life, and it's time. So that is what the Amazing Women Network is about, is us coming together as women encouraging one another, learning, and going together on this journey so that we can make an impact. Those women who want to make an impact on the world and know that, hey, I want people to know that feel that the world was better because I'm here, and I want to help other women do the same.
Awesome. So then when I think about, especially for women, and that's just how women are wired. And that's why you see a lot of us with cluster. We make friends anywhere, in the bathroom, at the mall, whatever. That's how women are wired. But why do you think, more than men, why do you think that we struggle with stepping into our shine?
I think one, like you said, we are hardwired as nurturers. We are nurturers by nature. And I think what happens is we watch our mothers and our grandmothers and our grandmothers' mothers take care of everybody. And I think what happens is sometimes when we look at this, we think taking care of everybody means that we need to just ignore ourselves. That to be a loving mother and sister and daughter and friend, it means that to be considerate about other people, that means that you don't consider you. And I think that's one reason why we do that. And another reason I've discovered for me, Christy, is that when we're young, and if you come from a family and a culture that teaches that children are to be seen and not heard, and you're waiting for permission to speak all the time as children, many of us carry that into our adulthood, and we're still waiting for permission. We're still waiting for somebody to say, okay, you can speak now. Okay, you can shine now. And so I think those two things really work against us because, we think, wow, I can't be selfish. If I look at me, if I pour into me, I'm selfish. But what I want women to know, and what I've told women time and time again, is that you can't give what you don't have. And so if we are like giving, and we're on empty, and we're not happy, and we're not filling ourselves up, we can't be the best of who we are to the people in our lives. It's just like when you're on the airplane. Why do they say put your oxygen mask on first before somebody else, right? You're gonna pass out before you help somebody if you don't. So I think that's why I think culture teaches us that. And I think we grow up seeing our ancestors, our forefathers, and our moms do that. And we think we're doing people a favor. And I tell women, oh, you're doing people a favor, women of other people in your life a favor when you take care of you.
Awesome. You put it so well. Audience, if you're joining us right now, or you're watching this later on, we're talking to Bonita Owens from the Amazing Women Network. And don't forget to, on June 30th, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, that I have a workshop, Women Empowerment Workshop, and it's all about a journey to owning your brilliance. A journey to owning your brilliance. So don't forget to join me on that day, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, here in Sacramento, the beautiful city of Sacramento, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and that will be on June 30th. So we'll go back to today's conversation with the amazing lady, Bonita Owens. So Bonita, tell us, you've been working with women, helping them really find out who they are, helping them step into their shine. What do you think is the number one thing that they have to overcome before they are able to step into their shine?
The number one thing that women have to overcome is forgetting about what other people think. Forgetting about other people's opinions. And I think that's the thing that holds us back the most. And I think men don't tend to care quite as much as we do. We want everybody to be happy with us. We want everybody to like us. We want all these things. And For me, I know that was the number one thing I had to overcome, worrying about other people's opinions and how they're going to accept you. And are you going to see my vision? Are you going to agree with my vision? Are you going to support me in my vision? And I think that's what holds us back the most. And I love what Lisa Nichols says. Nobody has to see your vision but you, because God didn't give it to them. He gave it to you. So if no one else sees your vision, that is quite okay, because he gave it to you. So I really work with women a lot, like, okay, no one has to agree. No one has to accept you. No one has to be behind you and rally. If this is what you know is important to you and what God has put in your spirit, you have a responsibility to go for it, despite any and everybody.
You know, I love the quote. One of the quote I recently heard was that talent is God's gift to you. Right? Mm-hmm. Talent is God's gift to you. What you do with it is your gift back to God.
Yes.
So the question becomes, what do you give to God? What do you give back to God? And it's all embedded in how we serve other people. That's really what it's all about. That's really what it's all about. So as a woman helping other women step into their shine, can you share with us about 3 things that we can take action right now to begin to help us? 3 things.
Okay. One thing I would say is get clear on your values and your priorities. Many times we can't tend to move forward because first of all, we don't know what we value. We don't know what's important to us in life. We don't know what's important to us in relationships. We don't know what's important to us just in our regular routine. What are your values? What do you stand for? You know, that's the saying that said, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. So I think getting clear on your priorities and your values, and what that allows you to do is say yes to everything that lines up with that and no to everything that doesn't. And number 2 is to write it down. Write down your vision, your goals, your hopes, your dreams, and write it. And don't be afraid to dream. Don't be afraid to think big, and write it down as if it's already happened. Write your story. I think so many of us get caught up into what it used to be, what it is, and we are afraid to rewrite our story. We keep telling the same story. It's not working for us, but we are not rewriting a story. So I tell women, you get to rewrite your story. So rewrite it. Get clear on it and write it down so it gets real for you. And I think number 3 was one of the biggest lessons for me to learn. Begin to seek out other like-minded people. We, I think, don't put enough emphasis on how important it is to surround ourselves with people who are going in the same direction that we are, who can uplift us, who can encourage us, who we can learn from. And what we tend to do is we're changing, and we want the people in our current circles to change. And so we get frustrated or we give up on our vision. But no, go out and begin to surround yourself. Find your people. Find people that understand your vision and that can get behind your vision. So, and nobody who's done anything great has done it alone. Get support. And those are the 2, that's kind of one and the same. Find people that you can go on this journey with, and find people who can support you and help you get to your next level.
Awesome. You know, just like you talked about the 3 things. The second one was the one that oftentimes we take it lightly but it really makes a great impact. And I recently saw a goal that I wrote back in, I think it was back in 2008. Back in 2008, I attended a workshop, didn't know what I was doing. The guy said, write about 20 goals. And I was like, 20 goals? I could hardly get 10. I could hardly even 5. But what I remember clearly on one of the goals that I wrote down was that I wanted to do better financially when I retire. I wanted to be better financially when I retire than when I was going to my job. I recently saw that. I wasn't even thinking about it, but then it hits me. I said, oh my God, isn't that really what I'm doing now? But I never thought about it until I saw that. I had put it away, forgotten all about it. But the fact that I wrote it down, somehow my brain started working on it. So you are absolutely right about writing your goal down. And another thing is really surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals. The power of positive community, people who know exactly what you're talking about. And that's why I love the Amazing Women Network, because when you surround yourself with individuals that they're either being where you want to go.
Yes.
The power of mastermind, the power of networking. It's not like a crab in the barrel. Everybody's trying to help each other get somewhere. Your mission and your purpose may not necessarily be the same with theirs, but they share in the same value and want to see you do better. So absolutely.
Yes.
So in working with the women of the Amazing Network, what do you think is your biggest concern in making sure that these women get what they come to get?
Oh, it's a good question. That one I never thought of. My biggest concern. I would say my biggest concern would be that they allow life to get in the way of their passion. This is, if it were easy, everybody would be doing it.
Absolutely.
And, there are setbacks and hang-ups and different things that happen. And I think it's so important for us to, sometimes we feel like when things are going wrong, that means, it must not be meant to be. On the contrary, if whatever, passion I believe that God has put in you, He doesn't change that. Only we change it. He doesn't change it. And so sometimes we can allow different things to get in the way and just give up altogether. So I would think that would be my biggest concern, is that, it's when you get a fire in your belly, that doesn't mean, I wish it was a straight path to it, but it's not. It's zigzaggy, it's messy, it's good times, it's not so good times, it's disappointing times. And it's really, I tell women to embrace the journey, that, we ought to embrace the journey, embrace it all, because there's a lesson to be learned in every setback and every mistake. And I think, like I said, just for women to just keep that fire burning and to stay on the path until they get where they want to go.
Awesome. Hey, Bonita, I really appreciate you. I know I want to bring you back next time to continue this conversation. But can you tell our audience how they can contact you?
Yeah, so you can find me on my Facebook page, Amazing Women Network. And I have a show called Conversations and Inspirations to Your Amazing on Tuesday and Thursdays at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. And you can email me at bonita@amazingwomennetwork.com, bonita@amazingwomennetwork.com. And I would love to offer your viewers a free gift, Christy.
Awesome.
I have an assessment, and I think it's so important to help you determine where you are right now. Sometimes we can't see the picture if we're in the frame, as let's help you figure out where you are on your journey. And then you can figure out where you need to go. So if you text the word amazing, AMAZING, that's amazing, AMAZING, to the number 209-500-4296. That's 209-500-4296. And you put in your name and email, and I will send you that assessment, which will really help you solidify and get clearer about where you are so you can continue, so you can start to move forward if you're not already.
Awesome. So audience, if you're watching right now, no, you're going to be watching later on as a replay, please be sure to contact Bonita and take her up on that offer. And don't forget, June 30th, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, I have Women Empowerment Workshop, and it's all about a journey to owning your brilliance. It's all about a journey to owning your brilliance here in Sacramento, the beautiful, I have to put that beautiful, the beautiful city of Sacramento. 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. When? June 30th. And I cannot wait for you to join me at that time. So let's get back to our beautiful Bonita Owens today. Bonita, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And hopefully we can bring you back. Thank you so much. Bye-bye now.
Thanks for having me. Bye-bye. Bye, everybody.